Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Chara, and today we're showcasing one of Wesker's new perks, Terminus, on the Plague. And I am so excited for this build because it is not that often that new perks are added to the game that synergize well with Plague, and especially with Plague's power. So I am very excited that they decided to add Terminus into the game. Okay, I might puke on this window here so that if he runs back through the building and bolts that window again, he will at least become infected. And so essentially what Terminus does is, after the exit gates are powered, so after the last gen pops, any survivor that is injured, downed, or hooked will become broken until the exit gates are opened. And actually even a little bit longer than that. I think they might be on this gen back here, so I'm going to go check it. And so, since Terminus is an endgame perk, okay, it looks like they are here. They're probably behind this L wall. Yeah, okay, I see them. Since Terminus is an endgame perk, I have a bit of an endgame build. And so I brought No Way Out, which synergizes really well with Terminus by delaying survivors from opening the exit gates in order to keep them broken for longer. Okay, cool. Now she's injured. And then if the survivors do end up opening the exit gates, they might be in for a little bit of an unpleasant surprise because we also brought Blood Warden in order to potentially keep the survivors in the match. Okay, cool. That worked. A little bit longer. And then the fourth perk we have is Infectious Fright. And this is actually going to be the only perk that's going to help us at all throughout the match, because my other three perks are strictly endgame perks. But Infectious perk is just a very solid perk on Plague, especially when you down survivors with your Corrupt Purge, which is the red puke. So it'll give us some good info throughout the game, and then also hopefully at the end game when we're downing people while they're broken at the end of the game. Okay, there's two survivors on this gen over here. I'm going to puke on it real quick so that the survivor I don't chase, if they go back to it, they will have to get infected if they want to touch it. I'll probably go after this Jane here. Puke on the pallet, so if she uses the pallet, she has to do it. And then if she goes for the window like this, I can just puke on her here. Okay, actually I might leave Jane and go for someone else because I know she's only a little bit infected. So I might as well just like let her become infected over time. I know someone else is over here. Okay, actually I see two people. I'm gonna go get my Corrupt Purge, just because I would like a little bit of pressure right now, and we don't have too much going on for us since we have no one hooked. And so if you know where someone is and you can get your Corrupt Purge easily, it's almost a guaranteed down unless they really juice you. Oh, he was actually trying to cleanse right here. And so that's why I got my Corrupt Purge. Because, yeah, he should be dead. There we go. Oh, actually, I see someone else right here. I'm going to go for it. This might be a mistake, but I have my Corrupt Purge, so I might as well use it while I can. Yeah, he should be dead here. Okay, cool. Now, that was kind of quick, so I'm going to try to hook him on the way back to the Quinton, and hopefully I can get to the Quinton before someone else comes and picks him up. Okay, they got Quinton up. And my Corrupt Purge is about to run out, but I still think that was a pretty good use of our power there. Okay, they ran this way. Oh, actually, I hear this is Jane over here. Okay, they're actually cleansing, which is good. Good in one way, but not great necessarily for Terminus. I'm gonna kind of fake that. Oh, actually, it worked. Okay. I see someone there, but they're already past the window, so I'll just go ahead and pick up Jane here. Now, I will point out, the reason that Terminus works so well on Plague, because I think it might not be, like, immediately obvious, especially, like, if you don't play Plague, because you might be thinking, if you already have survivors, like, injured with the puke, they are already broken, so why would you need Terminus? But the reason that it works so well is because often at the end game, usually survivors like to stay, well, it depends on their playstyle, but a lot of times survivors stay injured and don't cleanse throughout the match, but then they will cleanse at the very end of the game after the gens are popped. And the reason they do this is because then, you know, they can be healthy, they can go for hook rescues, they can, you know, open exegates, run the killer, and they also don't have to worry too much about your corrupt purge, because if they cleanse at the very end of the game, especially in like a far corner of the map, normally the plague won't get the opportunity to use their power from that fountain, so it's no real like, it's very advantageous for them, not too advantageous for the plague. But then that strategy will not work for them with Terminus, because if they cleanse, they're going to remain broken, which will be very good for me, especially since I can snowball so easily. And I also have Infectious Fright, which kind of like combos, and it makes it even easier to snowball. And so that's why Terminus is going to be really good on the plague. This is not a great chase for me. I honestly should probably just leave this. Shack is like not the place I want to be running right now, especially with Shack pallet still up. So another thing about this build is like it is an endgame build. Like I literally have no perks that slow down the game. The only perk I have right now is Infectious Fright. And like, you know, that's just an info perk. That's not really slowing down the game or anything. So you will like lose gens quickly. And I think the key is just like to not get too discouraged throughout the match. Okay, well she threw Shack pallet, which at least now this is a little less painful, but I hate how well this Shack connects to those pallet, that jungle gym back there. But yeah, try not to get like too discouraged throughout the build, because we do have a way to come back at the end, hopefully. We'll see, but okay, which is now. So Terminus should be active. So everybody but Quinn is injured. So if any of them cleanse, they will remain broken. I'm gonna go ahead and get my power now. Okay, they activated No Way Out. I only have 3 stacks, so it's gonna be a little less than full. But I see someone here. As long as I can get one of them, we can make something happen. As long as we don't let them like all escape immediately at the end game. Because like he's running towards this exit gate, but I know there's no chance, since No Way Out is still active, that they can have it open. Okay, he's dead. Okay, there's no one on Infectious Fright, so I'm just gonna go ahead and pick up and hook him right here, and then we'll see if we can make something happen. So both Jane and Zarina cleansed, but they are both still broken. So I might get the opportunity to use those fountains, and they're still broken until the exit gates are powered. Now, No Way Out ran out. No one is on this gate, so they might be on that other gate over there. I honestly kind of want to go get a fountain. Okay, I see Jane. I will go for her. Ooh, okay. Maybe I'll go here. They almost have that gate open. But I just need to catch one of them. Okay, they opened it, which opens the opportunity for Blood Warden if I can waste enough time. So I just need to make sure that I stop at least one of them from leaving right here. Oh, man, I thought that was Larzuna. Okay, I'm going to switch gears now. I'm going to go after... Okay, actually, I might go after this person going for the rescue. Okay, it's Jane. I don't want him. I want Jane. Yeah, I knew where all of them were, so I know that no one was on this exit gate. Okay. As long as I stay on Jane and don't let her get out, we can maybe make something happen with Blood Warden here. Okay, Quentin's trying to body block, but you can't really body block that well against a plague because I can pretty easily injure him. So I can just go for him instead. Okay. Aw, that wasn't bad. Okay, I need to go around because otherwise he's just going to be able to leave. So I need to go around like this. Okay, yeah, there he is. Now, yeah, now we're going to force him back this way. Okay, we should have this unless he hits me with a dead hard. Okay, cool. Now, I'm going to hook them this way. So, oh man, this timer is tricky. So, something I actually recently learned about Blood Warden is that the timer, like, slows down. So, the endgame is normally 2 minutes, but it slows down when someone's on hook So this might kill them all unless they don't rescue this guy, then I think they might be able to get out. I'm not sure. It's hard to tell just based on the timer. Okay, they injured that guy. They're all dead. They're all dead. Man, I feel like I kind of didn't deserve this. But yeah, if you didn't know that about Blood Warden, I actually just learned that recently. Yes. There we go. Man, the build works so well. First try. Alright, that was a good game one. More of a Blood Warden, but Terminus really did work well on this too, because that person I was chasing would have been healthy had I not had Terminus. So the build worked really well in match one. You can see I was kind of going into endgame with only I think 3 or 4 hooks total, but we ended up being able to kill them all. So we will try this again in match 2. Okay, so it looks like we got the game. I'm just gonna puke on this gen since I'm right here. So yeah, I can't believe how well our build worked out in our first match. So we'll see if we can replicate that again here. Okay, they're hiding at this pallet right here. I'll puke on the pallet. Make sure to puke on the pallet. Yeah, so they either have to throw that pallet and get infected, or they can just run like this and I'll infect them. Oh, I'm kind of surprised that she's not fully infected yet because I brought, I think it's called rubbing oil, which increases the rate that they get infected at. She should be infected soon, though. Okay, Fang must have touched a gen that I puked on. I only puked on 2 gens, so... Yeah, I have to puke on her more, though. I can't just swing there. Okay, she's making a run for it. She has this pallet, though. The good news is, yeah, 2 of them got infected without me having to do that much. That's why it's kind of a good idea to puke on gens as you're kind of like just walking by them. Okay, this pallet's a little more unsafe. I might be able to get her here. Ooh, okay, she dead hearted a little early, but that was a good try. Someone's right here. I might see if they're here because it's probably one of the infected people. Okay, it looks like they ran. Okay. I'll go ahead and pick her up. I might go back to this gen over here. Actually, this is a little bit of an enclosed area, so they might not have a ton of room to run. It looks like they might have just left, though. I'll go ahead and puke on this and kick it, because someone might not be back for a while. Did I hear coughing? Oh, actually, I see someone going for the hook. No, I don't care about her. I'd rather go for this person, because I'd rather get another no way out sec, especially since they're already injured. Gets ace. He's kind of running towards this room, though, and this room has 2 safe pallets, which is not great. The game is, like, so annoying to play as... I'm not that I'm an M1 killer, because I do have a corrupt purge I could go and get, but... Right now, this is kind of painful looping. I think he can make it to this palace either way. I might be able to get this? He did hurt it too, but he would have had it anyway. I'll try to like force him back this way before I kick it. Just so he loses a little bit of distance. Okay, he's kind of running towards my Crep Purge. I might go get it if we continue this way. Oh, I thought I was far enough back that that wouldn't stun me. Okay, I'm gonna go get my Crep Purge. all 4 of them are injured now. Okay, yeah, we'll just get our power right here, because I would like some pressure, because we don't have much going for us right now, and there are a lot of safe pallets on this map, so if we just keep running as an M1 killer. Yeah, he is smart. That was a good pre-throw. Okay, if someone was in there, they would have been dead. That would have been nice. Okay, he's stuck in here. He's dead. He did a really good job. Nice job, Ace. Yeah, I'm not surprised gens are... Honestly, I thought maybe even more would be done. Okay, that one's a nothing. I'll go check on this one over here. Okay, this one's been worked on. Man, they booked it out of here. Okay, I don't know if that's worth chasing. I'll go check on these other 2. Oh, I see blood right here. Oh, I guess it's going towards Hook. Okay. Did I Hook Fang earlier, or was that Kate? She might be one of my no stacks. Ooh, that was a good dead hard. Faked like she's going for the window and the dead harded. I think I hooked Kate, so I think it would be a good idea to chase her. We still have at least 20 more pallets on this map, so not great. I can hear that gen over there is pretty progressed too. The one I checked earlier. It's honestly not even worth like playing around these pallets. Like, you might as well just kick them. Okay, still no one's on that gen, which is good. Now if she can run me towards this gen, I can see if anyone's over here. Okay, this gen is not worked on at all. They ran upstairs. Okay. I heard someone to my left here. In this room. No? Oh, actually, they might be upstairs. I thought I just heard them in this room, but I guess they're upstairs. I'm gonna go back towards that gen over there that I know that they're working on. Okay, this one still isn't very progressed, so I think I still have 3 that are pretty much at 0. Okay, but they finished this one. Oh, wait. Okay. Okay, well, I want Lori instead of Ace anyway, so this works out for me. Okay, Ace cleansed. Yeah, people might actually start, the more that plagues use Terminus, people might start, like, cleansing at 1 gen as opposed to after the gens are popped. Okay, these 2 are completely at 0. Somebody was working on this one over here, so this one might be more progressed. Okay, not really. It's not too far. I saw that the blood was going up the stairs there, but I just don't want to chase upstairs. I might go and get this fountain over here, just since some of them have cleansed, so I have a few fountains. Yeah, maybe they think I have Terminus. Especially since they're running so early, it's gonna be hard for me to catch them if I don't have something to help me. Okay, cool. Now, no Infectious Fright, so nobody is in my territory. So also I know no one's coming for the pallet save, which is another added benefit. I'll hook over here. Okay, she was my last no way out stack, so 1 hook on everybody. I'm gonna go towards this gen because this is the one I think they're working on. Yeah, it's almost done. Okay, I'll go for Ace here. Ooh, that didn't hit. Ah, and I'm out of Corrupt Purge. Okay, he didn't throw that, but that's a really bad pallet, so I'm not surprised. Okay, Fang's right there. Because she's kind of far enough away at this point, though. Actually, I hear Lori. She's right around this corner. Wait, no? Oh no, she's in one of these lockers back here. Okay, cool. This is actually the perfect time to have 2 people down, is when the gens pop. Last gen pops. Okay, so I'll try to quickly hook her and then get back to Ace. Ooh, okay, nice. So Fang cleansed, but she is still broken thanks to Terminus. Oh, they did get the pick up here. Okay, luckily he didn't dead hard that. He might have already used it, I'm not sure. Okay, they're up the stairs. I was just making sure they weren't going for like a quick rescue here. Oh, I hear Fang right here. Okay, she's like up the stairs. The Kate must have gone to get that save. Okay. I'll go ahead and pick up Ace here. I'm gonna try to put him in like the corner of the map. And that way it will be really difficult to get him out of here. Okay, and they just activated No Way Out, so I have about a minute before they can even open the exit gates. So I actually might go get my little void energy thing, and then I'll go and get my corrupt purge. Okay, and since I have some time before they can... Okay, and Kate also cleansed, but still broken. That's great. I might just see if I can see any scratch marks, anyone I can easily down. Since I know everyone is one-shottable, all I need is 1 hit to knock them down. I'm not really seeing anything, though. I'm trying not to like camp too much because I don't want them to just leave. Okay, we found Kate here. Okay. Oh, that missed. And Lori also cleansed. I love to see it. Okay, someone's going for the rescue. Okay, nice. We got Fang down. Okay, I'll follow it up on the Ace, and then we'll just have Lori up. Okay, cool. Okay, the screams I hear are just the people I have downed. So Lori's not in my terror radius. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick Fang up immediately. And I'll go back for Kate because she's the most recovered. Okay, yeah, and she's right by Hook too. Okay, now I downed Ace like over here somewhere. I don't know where he got to. I would like to go for a fountain. I don't know if I have time. I'm gonna try for it. Maybe the Lori will pick up the Ace and then they'll both come for an unhook and I can get them with my Corrupt Purge. Although she might just be opening an exit gate and then the 2 of them could get out. Yeah, I don't see any scratch marks down here. I don't know where Ace is. Okay, Fang's dead. Okay, she's opening. Okay, she's probably gonna go pick up Ace and then leave. Or maybe she's just gonna get out. I might be able to make something happen with Blood Warden if I can find Ace. Okay, Kate's dead too. They're not at this gate. They're over at this gate. Okay, she's picking him up. Oh wait, he might have crawled so much he might not be recovered enough. Okay, she's out. I could try to maybe... Oh no, okay, she left. I was gonna say, my only last play would be a Blood Warden play, but she left. Okay. I mean, still so good. I mean, what did we had 4 hooks, 1 hook on each survivor prior to endgame, and then the endgame got us 3 kills. We might have been able to get a 4th kill if I had maybe looked for the Lori. She was playing it kind of safe. She just opened the exit gate and then was gonna maybe try to help Ace. But very impressed with Terminus. It worked out so well in both of these games that we showed here. I will say I did play a couple of games in between these 2. I had a few survivors just DCing at the start of the games, I guess since the DC penalty is off right now. And then I did have a few as well that didn't even get to endgame, so I'm not going to include those just because they don't highlight the build. But I had super great value in both of these games. Terminus is definitely one of my new favorite perks on Plague for sure. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will catch you all in the next one.